Okay, so the first thing I want everybody to know that is, okay, so there are people who are already asking the questions. So Mr. Rohit Kumar has asked this question. Okay, so I'll pose this question over there. This is by Rohit Kumar, but I'll take that question little later, Rohit. But let me at least set the ground rules for these classes and set the expectations for these classes. Okay, the first thing is every session gets recorded. Okay, and you have lifetime access to the videos. Okay, so the whole course is for 15 to 20 hours, so it will go for close to 1 month. Okay, so this is 1 month of free course, completely end-to-end free course, end-to-end free course. By the way, are you guys able to hear me? Again, I'm repeating, by the guys, some of them said that they are not able to hear me.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you,
Yes.
thank you. Okay, I noticed that some of them are not able to hear me. If that is the case, then there's a problem with your system, guys. So please try to log in from your mobile phone. It can be accessed from your mobile. Okay, or it can be accessed from your system, laptop, or whatever. Okay, so this is an end-to-end course free. The whole 1 month or 20 days of total course is free. It's not just one session or two sessions. Okay, and as I've told you, every session gets recorded. You have lifetime access to the videos. If you have completed the course, okay, if you have completed the course, okay, then you will get a course completion certificate, okay, from the institute. Okay, so Isha Training Solutions is a popular institute. Okay, so it's good to have a course completion certificate from Isha. Definitely, you can put it on your resume. It will help you, certainly. Okay, so once you have completed the entire course, you approach us. Okay, so we will check, how many sessions you have taken and all that. Based on that, we will be able to give you the course completion certificate. Okay, and always please be mute. Always, please be on mute. And whenever you have a question, okay, whenever you have a question, okay, you can either post it in chat window, okay, of the GoToMeeting, or unmute yourself and ask. Okay, so these are the ground rules, brother. So with these ground rules, we will go ahead. Okay, and I want this class to be a do play means, not just from my side I will be speaking. Okay, so whenever I ask the questions, I expect that you will be active and you will be providing the answer. The questions will not be very difficult, because I designed this course assuming there will be some non-IT people, okay, non-IT trainings. So definitely, okay, so my trainings are like very simple, basic. Okay, as if you're complete layman. Assuming that you're completely layman, I'll be talking. For some of you, you are already into IT, then this course is not for you, because like small things I'll take a lot of time to explain, because there will be a non-IT people and they get overwhelmed when they listen to the words like code drop. Okay, so something like pseudocode, UML. When they start hearing these words, okay, they get overwhelmed, like environment, servers. So once we start talking about this terminology, people get overwhelmed. So definitely, I'll take my own time, sweet time, and then explain. So the classes will be nice and slow, so you just have to pay the attention. And again, I'm telling you, the classes, whenever I ask any question, okay, I expect that you will be answering that. Okay, definitely. Then only if you're answering, then I know that you're listening. Then that's where I draw the energy, and then I'll be able to put my 100%. Okay, so this course again goes for 1 month, guys. So I expect that everybody who is coming over here is very serious. They want to create the careers in IT. Okay, and this course will definitely help you to create your course on IT. If somebody wants to not to do manual testing as your career, even then this course is for you, because there are so many things, okay, that you will learn in the course, which will help you to build a career in that. Okay, having said that, let's get started. But before I get started, there was one question which is already posted by Mr. Rohit Kumar. Let me pose that question on the on my notes. Mr. Rohit Kumar asks, manual testing has coding or not? No, there is no coding involved. If yes, what is the level of coding required? Obviously, there is not much coding, or there is a zero coding. Yes, there will be little bit of things that you might have to learn, like few Unix commands and few SQL commands you might have to learn, or you will have to learn after this course, which will help you to crack an interview. Okay, just the manual testing might not help. You will have to learn this Unix and SQL, which I'll tell you where to learn from. But you once you learn those, I think you are good to go. But there's absolutely no coding required, Rohit. Okay, I hope I've answered your question, Rohit. Now let's jump into this. Okay, now you might have come to the class knowing that it's just a free course, but some of you might be very serious and say that let me build my career into testing. Okay, then why did you choose to be a manual tester? Okay, people call it as a manual tester, or some people will call it as a functional tester as well. Okay, so some people would be calling you as a functional tester. Let's assume you have already become this you have completed this course, you got the job. So what you will be called? You will be called, some people will call you a manual tester, some people will call you a functional tester, some people will call you a quality analyst. So you will be called as a quality analyst as well. Okay, so you will be called by different names, based on the which organization you have joined and all that. Okay, so why did you choose this field, the testing field, the software testing field, or why did you choose to become a manual tester? Okay, so first thing is, as Rohit asked, no coding required. Okay, no coding required. Okay, most of the people are afraid of coding, so this one, obviously is no coding required. And generally, there are a lot of jobs, okay, in the market. Okay, in the market. Okay, may not be these days, it is little tricky to say this, but still there is good number of jobs which are there. I'll tell you why there are good number of jobs, but not right now. Okay, um, and one more thing, as long as software is there. Okay, as long as software is there, okay, there will be testing. Okay, so this is as simple as that. The softwares is being developed, softwares is being created, then definitely this testing is there. So they go in hand to hand. You can never say that testing, there is no more testing jobs, or the testing field has ended, nothing like that. Okay, so that is there. Okay, um, and I think that is good enough. No coding required, a lot of jobs in the market, and testing is there forever. Okay, so I think this is good enough reasons for you to pursue your career in your manual testing. Okay, now there are more questions coming in. Okay, so guys, try to ask some questions which are pertinent to what is being asked, brother. If you have some generic questions like that, we will take that little offline, but I'll still answer. Okay, automation testing, coding required. So Pratibha has asked this question. In automation testing, coding is required. Some of you might be overwhelmed, you might not know what is automation testing. There is something called automation testing as well, which I'll come to later. But Pratibha, just to answer that question, yes, definitely the coding is required. You will have to learn Java very well, and there are different tools. Based on the tools, you have to learn certain programming languages. I'll get to that later, Pratibha. But to answer that question in short, yes. So there is somebody called Microsoft account. I don't know his name. He says, "Sir, I cannot write coding. Please help me." For manual testing, no coding is required. Okay. Now Pavan has asked a question: is this a real-time exposure in this course? We'll try to give some real-time exposure in the last 2 to 3 classes. We'll give you a small project and make you write some test cases. Okay, but look at the overwhelming number. Already there are 100 students. I cannot review all the people's hundreds test cases or whatever you do it, but we will try to give some applications and all that, and let's see how we can review that work. Okay, so Vinu, let's take those questions later. Okay, once the class is done, 1 hour is done, I have planned something for the class. Okay, so after that we will answer these generic questions which are nothing related to what is happening right now. Okay, so you hold on those questions. I cannot just keep answering those questions. A lot of people, they don't even know what testing is. So if you start asking that, that becomes tricky. Okay, hold on to your questions which are not related to what I'm saying. Okay, definitely I will answer those questions, but I'll answer one question. What people are saying, can you give project live? As I've told you, I've already answered, Sachin. I'll give you some application, okay, which you are expected to write some test cases. We will see how to review that work, but we will try to do something on that front. Okay, so we know what is the difference between automation and manual. We'll get to that later. Okay, I'll take that offline, the questions. Okay, now, so guys, as I've told you, please mute yourself. Oh my god, please mute yourself, guys. That is the bare minimum I'm asking. Okay, so I've muted all of you again because there's some noise, background noise. Okay, so now, so then you're thinking, so guys, I don't know coding, I don't know nothing about IT, then why somebody in IT will take me? Okay, I don't know coding. Okay, I don't know much about IT. Okay, then why will somebody hire me as a software tester? Okay, software tester. Again, I'm saying you will be called as, if you're a software tester, you can also be called as a functional tester or a manual tester or a QA. Okay, so why will somebody hire me? I don't know anything. Okay, so why is that? Okay, so, or let me put this question in a different way. Okay, why organizations need test engineers? Okay, why they are recruiting these software testers? Okay, why? Okay, IT companies, okay, are hiring, okay, these QA guys or these functional testers or these manual testers or these software test engineers. Okay, so everything is same, all of them is same. Why are they hiring this? Okay, so simple thing, one person cannot do everything. Okay, in the organization there are developers. Okay, there are developers, okay, who will be, okay, there are developers who will be creating the software. Okay, or you become little bit technical. Okay, they say that, okay, they will be, one second brother, hang on, some people are not able to join. Okay, tell them to join using the mobile say, then we cannot do anything. It's a problem with them. Maybe try them from mobile or different mobiles or different computers. Okay, so, so so one person, okay, cannot do everything. Okay, for example, a developer will be developing the software or creating the code or writing the code. Okay, so, or coding it. Okay, so the developer will be coding, or in other words, he will be creating that software, or he will be developing that software. Okay, so uh, and then there are other people who will be doing different things. So one person cannot do everything. So for testing, there should be a separate set of people, and that's why they will be you know hiring these software testers. Unfortunately, as I've told you, there's not much coding required. And if you don't know about IT, after this class, definitely you will be knowing a whole lot about IT. Trust me guys, after this 20 days or 1 month, okay, 20 to 20 days of live sessions and 1 month of these sessions, definitely you will be knowing a whole lot. Okay, again guys, lot of background noise, please mute yourself. Okay, every time I cannot keep saying this. I expect that as soon as you join, you will mute yourself. Okay, because the other people who might be concentrating, for them this class may be very important. And if there is a lot of background noise, it's very hard to hear. Okay, Jayant, go ahead. I see that you have a question. Go ahead, Jayant. So Jayant is not posting the question. Let me go ahead. Now you're saying that, Kumar sir, okay, I'm from different, I've people, a lot of people called me before the class and they say that I am from B pharmacy, I'm from M pharmacy, I'm from BCom, I'm from arts, I'm from science. Okay, so can we do it, can we do it, can we do it? Okay, for this, I have explicitly for these kind of students, okay, or the trainees who are coming to the class, okay, so I've posted this. So what what exactly, or what kind of stuff I need, or what exactly do I need to get this job, or what, yeah, what exactly I need to acquire, or I need, so that I get this job, so that I am hired, I am hired or get this job. Okay, so what exactly I need? Okay, the first thing is obviously whatever I'm teaching in the class. Okay, teaching in the class. Okay, or in other words, the subject. You need to have a very, very good knowledge of software testing. Okay, so you have to develop the subject which I will be providing in the class. Okay, you have to pay attention, and you have to learn, you have to practice, and you have to do a lot of googling. If you don't understand a concept, do the google, get really deep into that, collect as much of information, and then that's how you will do it. Okay, so again I'm saying, okay, whatever I'm teaching in the class, that is absolutely essentially required, and whatever I'm not teaching in the class also, you will have to scale up. How? Okay, let's say there is a concept, there is something called SDLC. Let's say, Jay, the session is already getting recorded. Okay, so don't worry about it, Jay. Okay, so let's say I'm talking about SDLC. Maybe I'll spend 1 hour on it, but you might have to go to Google and then get as much information as possible. Go to YouTube videos, get as much information as possible, and write everything down in your notes, and you go really deep into it. Okay, that's what you have to do. So, what is that I'm teaching in the class? Absolutely essential. What is that I'm not teaching? You have to do a lot of research, collect all the information, and put together. Okay, that's what it is, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so the first thing is, yes, the subject. Okay, and I'm telling you what is that subject and how to scale up or how to learn that subject as well. Okay, and anytime, guys, if I'm using some words which are very difficult for you to understand, please don't hesitate to unmute yourself and say that, Kumar sir, I didn't understood, can you please repeat it? Or you use the word called scale up. Okay, I don't understand that word scale up, can you please tell me? For example, I'm saying, okay, don't hesitate to do that. Okay, don't, there are like 100 people, should I talk or not? Yes. Okay, please unmute yourself and speak, don't worry about it. You my time, I'm spending my time so that you understand this class very well, and you are spending your valuable time. I'm sure the time is valuable for you, and you are spending the time so that you get the maximum out of the class. Okay, so yes, what exactly I need? The subject knowledge you have to and again, you come to the class, you do what I'm asked for, and after the course also I'll ask you to do certain things, and the subject will be absolutely clear. The next thing is the confidence. Okay, so every time you go to the interview, the interviewer will look for the subject and also the confidence. Okay, how do I develop this confidence? We will talk about that after this course is done. Okay, so there are some interview questions that I will give you probably the last 2 days. Okay, so you will sit in front of the mirror, practice those questions day in day out, and you talk to them as if you have done it, not that you have mugged it up or behatted. Okay, very, very important. Okay, and you have to show that confidence, you have to show that confidence to the interviewer. When you go to the interview, if the interviewer is giving the hand to you for a handshake, you have to confidently give the handshake, sit in front of him, look into the eyes, and confidently speak. If you don't know something, confidently tell that you didn't get an opportunity to work on that. But again, I'm telling you, you have to practice this day in day out in front of the mirror. Okay, and I'll talk about it, King. So practice it in front of the mirror day in, day out, so that you get the confidence. And certain people, I'll try to take the mock interviews as well. Okay, in front of everybody. Okay, there are few questions which are coming in. I'll take those questions, but let me complete this. Okay, and the next thing is communication skills. Okay, this is very, very important. Whether you are looking for a manual tester or anything in IT field, you're looking for a development job, you're looking for an ERP guy, you're looking for you're looking for a performance testing job, or an automation testing job, or a manual testing job, or any damn thing, you're looking for a business analyst job. Okay, or any damn thing in IT. Okay, the most important thing is the skill set, guys. I've worked as a senior manager for multiple companies. I've hired a lot of people. Okay, when let's say 10 people comes to me and there are only one position, and let's say out of the 10 people, 5 people are technically, all of them are technically good, I'll go with the guy who has a good communication skills. Okay, so communication skills is very, very important. Again, I'm saying, let's say there is only one person came to the interview. Okay, let's say there are 5 people came to the interview, and there is one urgent requirement, and all the 5 people are technically very good. Okay, um, but none of them have a good communication skills. None of them have a good communication skills. Then I'm not hiring any one of them. Again, I'm telling you, I'm not hiring any one of them. That important. Okay, so do whatever is required to improve your communication skills. Okay, if you go to the communication skills courses, I don't think it will help. Okay, maybe it might help to certain extents. Okay, that spoken English classes, I don't know whether it will help or not. Maybe you can find a very, very good spoken English class somewhere and you can join, but online classes doesn't work for it. But again, I'm telling you guys, communication skills is of absolute importance if you want to become an IT engineer. Okay, so this is exactly what you need. So any questions in this, please unmute and ask. And there are some questions which are posted on the chat window. Let me take it. Okay, now next question is, okay, coming from Bhupati, end of the course, will you provide any PDF, sir? There are some material which I will send it, but okay, only after the end of the course. Okay, what is the full meaning of MT, FT, ST? FT is functional testing, MT is manual tester king, and ST is software test engineer. It is not popularly used, just that I'm lazy enough to type. I have abbreviated it that way. Okay, but not predominantly used in the software industry. Okay, so I'm lazy enough to type the functional tester. I've just typed FT. So I hope I've answered that, Nelson. Okay, I don't have a laptop desktop, I cannot do much about it. Jayant, purchase it. Okay, but there will not be any problem, but you have to practice it. You need a laptop. Okay, but not mandatory, Jayant. Okay, Kumar sir, end of the course, will you provide? Again, Bhupati, I've said, there are some good material which I will send it across. Okay, is there any opportunities for marketing testing for diploma holder? A lot of people are getting Renuka, so complete this course. uh, some small companies might hire you. Okay, there are small companies who are looking for people. There you might have a chance. Okay, is any tools for software testers? Yes, Jira is there, which is covered as a part of the course. I'll cover that. Okay, now Snehal is asking the questions. Can you tell me the difference between ETL, API, and security testing? Okay, so actually, Snehal, you can ask these questions after the whole course is done. Okay, people get uh, totally overwhelmed when they start hearing. Okay, so API is nothing but web services. Yeah, it is popular right now. A lot of people are getting the jobs. Manual testing plus API testing is good, Snehal. ETL is extraction, transformation, and loading. ETL tools, lot of ETL tools. Popular is Informatica. Again, manual testing plus ETL testing is very, very good. Selenium is an automation testing tool. You need to know a very good knowledge of Java. Very good knowledge of coding is required. Again, manual testing plus Selenium testing is very good in the market. Okay, so which one you have to go? Right now, if it depends, Nehal. So if you're good with coding, go with Selenium. If you're not good with coding, go with API testing. API testing is just like manual testing, very, very easy and hot in the market. ETL testing, it is little tricky. If you can handle little bit of Unix and SQL, then you go for ETL testing. Okay, so Snehal, I hope I have answered all those questions. um, Ashwini has asked this question: will this crash course suffice manual testing knowledge? Absolutely yes. Okay, so sir, you have to say both manual and automation testing. Vishnu, in the market, manual testing also there are jobs, but there are a lot of jobs if it is a combination of manual and automation, or manual plus API, okay, or manual plus ETL testing. Okay, again, I'm repeating, just manual testing itself has jobs, but there are a lot of jobs if it's manual plus automation testing, which is Selenium, or manual plus ETL testing, or manual plus API testing. Okay, now Mahendra, do you cover API testing? Not as a part of it. Next batch, maybe I'll try to add a little bit of API testing as well. Or this batch, if all the people are showing a lot of interest, motivating me, then I will add extra 5 to 10 sessions on the API. But the people are randomly joining, they're not asking many questions, then I'll probably might not add. Okay, RPA comes under automation testing. Yes. Okay, yes. Okay, what do you mean by Unix and SQL? Jayant, you have to do it online. Okay, so Unix is an operating system, SQL is the query language. Okay, we'll come to that later. We are just at the budding stage, Jayant. Let's not get into that. So first, let's cover the manual testing. Please mute yourself. If you have a questions, you can ask. Yeah, somebody is asking a question, please ask. Somebody is asking a question. Okay, so King Nelson, this is not neither a C or Java class. I'll not try to answer that question. Okay. uh, okay, there's a lot of questions coming in. Okay. uh, okay, I've answered a lot of questions that I know of. Okay, now let me continue. Okay, because I cannot keep answering some questions which are not related to what I have asked. Okay, so I'll ignore that. Okay, ETL testing with Unix and SQL are covered. No, no. Poor, sorry, I'm not able to spell your name. Okay, so Puvargavan, no, it is not covered as a part of the course. Okay, so Shweta is saying please add API testing. Let's look into it. This itself will take 1 month. If you have enough motivation, I will add Shweta. Okay, now let's start jump into it, right? Okay, so we have done enough stuff now. Okay, let's start jumping to it. Okay, let's start the class. Okay, first thing you have to understand is project and a product. Okay, so surprisingly, not so surprisingly, these days a lot of people are knowing what is a project and what is a product. Okay, even though they don't have anything to do with IT. Okay, so my cousin's wife, okay, so my cousin's wife, she's totally non-IT. Okay, she doesn't know ABCD of IT, but her son, okay, her son has completed BTech. Okay, now I went to her house and then she started, Mr. Kumar, what do you think my son should join? He should he join a project-based company or a product-based company? Then suddenly I was like, you're not even studied, and then how come you know these terms? I was so worried. Then she was laughing and she was so happy that she took it as a compliment and says that, okay, no, 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 I'm doing a lot of research. Now have to give a very good career to my son, so I've done a lot of research, and she figured it out. So then I started understanding, oh, there are a lot of non-IT people. They know a lot of stuff. Okay, they don't have any intention of getting into IT, but they know a lot of stuff. Anyways, now what is a product? I'll give you some example. Okay, then I'll try to give you an exact, the definition of or meaning of it. Okay, a product. Okay, let's go with a product first. Okay, product. Okay, Microsoft Office. Okay, it's a product. Okay, it's a product. Okay, so tell me, Microsoft Office, okay, is it created, this particular software called Microsoft Office, is it created for one person or one company? Okay, Microsoft is owns that Microsoft Office. So Microsoft company, okay, so Microsoft company has created it. So is Microsoft created this product for one person? Okay, so let's say the person is Shweta. So Microsoft has created this product called MS Office. So is it created for one person called Shweta, or it is created for one company called, let's say, Infosys? Okay, so Microsoft Office has created this product only for one person or one company. Okay, I'm answering this. I'm asking this question, guys. Did it created only for one person, or maybe let's say for one company called Infosys or one person called Shweta? Can somebody answer this?
No,
No, absolutely not. Yeah,
no,
this
sir.
is what I look for. Yeah, I want everybody to participate. This is what I want, guys. Okay, wonderful. So it is not created for one person or for one company. It is not created that, oh, Infosys wants Microsoft Office for all these companies, so let me create it. No, that's not what is happening. Wipro wants for all these companies. No, it says that I have created this product. Okay, whoever in the world wants to use it, they can use it, but they will have to purchase, obviously, but they can use it. Okay, so this is what is a product, guys. Okay, this is what is a product. Okay, so let me put it in a formal definition. Okay, look into it. I will share this document, whatever I'm typing, then you can save it in your whatever. Okay, product is something. Okay, product is something, okay, that is developed. I hope you understand by the word developed. Okay, please ignore the spelling mistakes, guys. When I'm typing fastly, the spelling mistakes happens. Please ignore it. Okay, the idea here is to not making sure that, okay, there is no spelling mistakes and all that. No, the idea is that whatever the subject I am giving it to you, it is going into your brains. Okay, that is the whole idea. Please ignore the spelling mistakes. I'm very bad at the spellings, and from my childhood I have been like that. Now that cannot be fixed, unfortunately. You have to live with that, guys, so please ignore it. Okay, so now product is something that is developed based on companies specifications. Okay, specifications. Okay, and and okay, and can be used by multiple users or single user. Okay, tell me. Okay, it can be used by
Multiple.
multiple users or single user or one user.
Multiple.
Multiple. Okay, so multiple. Can I say customers? Because those products are usually sold. Okay, it is not given for free, so I can say customers instead of saying users. But if you wanted to say the word users also, I'm fine. Okay, so now you see Microsoft Office is a product. Okay, it is developed by what? Developed by which company specification? Microsoft company specification. Okay, so this MS Office, okay, is created or developed or manufactured is the wrong word, but there are some people who might be totally layman and they don't understand the word developed, so I'm using the word manufactured or created, but actually you have to use the word developed. Okay, so this MS Office, based on the specifications of the Microsoft, based on the specifications of this company, this product is created, not by the specifications of Infosys, not by the specification of maybe Shweta or Teja or Koteshwari. So not by these people didn't say that, oh Microsoft, please create a Word document. No, Infosys doesn't come and says that, oh Microsoft, please create a Word document. In this Word document, okay, in this Word document, okay, please put an option called, okay, please put an option called, okay, so let's say file. Please put an option called home. Please put an option called insert. Please put an option called design. These are all the specifications. What are these? These are all the specifications. Please create this ribbon. This is called ribbon, right? Please create this ribbon. So these are all the specifications. So individual people like Teja, Koteshwari, they will not go and tell that, Microsoft, that with these specifications create it. No, Microsoft itself will create the call and say that, okay, these are my specifications. Based on these specifications, I'll create my product. Based on these specifications, I'll create my product. Okay, and then what is the whole purpose of creating this product, guys? So that it can be used by multiple customer can be somebody like Koteshwari or somebody like Infosys. Okay, so customer can be somebody like Infosys, where Infosys and going to Microsoft and purchasing, but Infosys will not purchase one license, it will purchase for multiple users, or maybe for somebody like Teja, okay, who will purchase it for one person for themselves. Okay, for Microsoft, these are all customers only. Okay, but some customers, they will purchase like 100 seats or 200 licenses or 500 licenses. Some of them will purchase only one license. Okay, so any questions so far, guys? Any questions so far? Okay,
Not
No.
now.
wonderful. No, superb. Is it okay? The space is okay with all of you? Everybody is able to understand it well? Or are
Yeah.
you got overwhelmed, or worried, or saying that, oh my god, I'm hearing these words first time and I'm overwhelmed, I'm not able. Again, I'm saying, if you are hearing the words for the very first time, stop it and ask me, because
Can
I'm
you
there in the
please?
IT field for 15 years and I assume that you know the stuff. Okay, you know certain stuff. Okay, yeah, somebody has asked me a question. Please go ahead and repeat that question, please.
Sir, can you
Unmute.
please zoom out this notepad it a little bit minim
Zoom. Let me figure out how to. Okay, I'll try to zoom it from here. Okay, this is good. This is good.
Yes.
So somebody is asking what is my salary. Yes, you call me, guys. I'll tell you what is my salary. Okay, so people are getting really enthusiastic now. Okay, so wonderful. Okay, I'm not going to reveal my salary in front of 100 people, guys, definitely not. Okay, but what is the 15 years guy can get in the market right now? Okay, so depending upon which field you will select, maybe from 15 lakhs to 30 lakhs. Okay, in IT I've seen some people earning 40 lakhs as well. Okay, if you have a 15 years of experience. Okay, or maybe more. Okay, again, if somebody from US or elsewhere joining, you don't understand this language. Okay, this is an INR. Somebody is not in India and joining the class, can you please raise your hands or unmute yourself? Somebody is not in India and then joining the class?
Yeah,
Because you
Shubhangi.
Yes, Kumar. I am also from US.
US, but again, you
Very good.
understand this terminology called lakhs, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. Somebody who's not understanding, you can. Okay, and King Nelson says he's from UK, but I think this is some Indian currency, guys. It's an Indian calculations thing. You can ignore. Okay, so almost all the Indians will understand this. Anyways, okay. So Nikhil, who developed the product? Developers usually develop the product. Okay. So if you're asking, but if you're thinking like asking like an interview question, I'll get to that. But generally the developers will develop. Okay. We'll get to that when we discuss something called SDLC, software development life cycle. I'll not only cover that question, but there are so many other questions that I will cover. Okay. But again, I'm asking you, if somebody is not comfortable with the pace, please let me know. Okay. But are you absolutely clear what is a product now? Now go to meeting with which you guys have joined. Okay, please tell me, is this a product? I haven't explained what is a project, but this is a product. Okay, and another example of product is the meeting with which you guys have joined. It's a product. With this company's specifications, the product is developed, and hundreds of customers like me will purchase this product. Okay, so go to meeting is another example of product based. Okay, now let me go to a project. Okay, let me go to a project. Okay, now listen to be very carefully, guys. ICICI. Okay, ICICI. Okay, so now this company might have IT field, might not have IT guys. Okay, let's assume they don't have IT guys. They don't have IT guys in the organization. They don't have IT guys. Okay, okay, they don't have the IT guys. So what these guys ICICI will say that, okay, let me approach somebody who is good with IT. So what they will do, they will approach companies like Infosys. Okay, so I'll use the word Infosys all the time because I have certain connection with Infosys. So I don't have any special interest, but I have certain connections, so I always use the word Infosys guys. Okay, so let's say then they say that, oh, Infosys is very good with all these IT, so let me approach Infosys. Then what they will do, the ICICI, somebody from ICICI will talk to Infosys, and then what Infosys will do, oh, you want all this? Okay, you want an online banking application? Online banking application? Okay, let me create this application for you. Okay, what the Infosys guys will say, let me create this application for you. Okay, and then you can start using it. You can start using it. You can start using it. Okay, then this is what is a project. This is what is a project. Okay, again, I'm saying you, the Infosys has developed this product called ICICI online banking application for only ICICI, not for Westpac, not for Axis Bank, not for HDFC, not for any other bank. Again, I'm repeating, guys, Infosys has developed this software, okay, this software or this application called ICICI online banking application, and this is only for the use of ICICI, not for anybody else. This is only for the use of ICICI, not for anybody else. Okay, so this is for a particular customer. Okay, this is for a particular customer. Are you getting it? Okay, this is for a particular customer. Okay, this is for a particular customer, and who gives the requirement here? Who gives the requirement, or who gives the specification? Who gives the specification to Infosys?
ICICI
The
Bank.
customer who is
ICS.
using that.
ICICI will say, ICICI is giving the money to Infosys. Okay, they're saying that, okay, you're developing this project, let me give 1 crore rupees to you, but develop this project. Since ICICI is giving the money to Infosys, ICICI will say the specifications. With these specifications, I wanted my software to be created. Okay, what does the specifications looks like? Okay, let's look at it. ICICI net banking. Okay, they say that as soon as, okay, person opens the home page, okay, then there should be some page, some advertisement should show up here, where every day I should be able to change this advertisement, and here it should always show the logo. These are the specifications of ICS. There should be 4 tabs called personal, NRI, business, and when I try to log in, it should show all these options, and once a person clicks on the personal login, it should show the username, password. Like this, hundreds of specifications will be provided by ICICI to Infosys. Based on this customer specifications, ICICI will create the product, sorry, Infosys will create the product for ICICI, and this is for the use of ICICI. ICICI can use it for only for its customers. What ICICI will do, it will make it available only for its customers. But Infosys cannot say that, however, I have developed an online banking application, now let me give it to Axis as well, let me give it to HDFC as well, let me give it to Bank of America as well. No, that's not what Infosys cannot do that. Okay, this is created only for one customer called ICICI based on his specifications. And even if he wants to give, which is not, it cannot be given. If you open the Axis Bank, his specifications is completely different. His specifications are completely different. Okay, so in ICICI, his specifications are completely different. Axis Bank, you see, it is directly going to the login page. His specifications are completely different. So definitely he cannot, whatever the product which is created for one bank cannot be given for other banks, obviously. But even if it can be given, their Infosys cannot break those code of conduct and cannot be given to other. Okay, simple project is what it is done for one particular customer based on the specifications of, okay, based on the specifications of ICICI, based on the specifications of ICICI. So let's formally define it. Again, please write down these definitions, or I will share this document with you. So these definitions are very, very important for your future reference. Okay, so what is a project? Okay, project is something that is developed. Okay, again, developed means manufactured, created, but we cannot use those words, so I'm using the word developed. Okay, based on particular customer requirement. Okay, so here, who is the customer in the example that I've given? Who is the customer, guys? Who is the customer?
ICICI.
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 Wonderful, guys, wonderful. Okay, I want everybody to answer, guys. That's where I get the energy from. That's when we can say that. Okay, so based on the customer requirement and for his usage only. Okay, for his usage only. Okay, now the customer is for whom? For Infosys. Okay, Infosys is the customer. Okay, now somebody has asked a wonderful question. Can we call this as a client in the life? Okay, so whoever asked this question, okay, so who has asked this question? Somebody has asked the question, okay, can I call, okay, Nikhil, can I call ICICI as a client? Okay, so Nikhil, can you unmute yourself? Nikhil, can you unmute yourself? Is there a possibility to unmute yourself, Nikhil? Nikhil, can you unmute yourself? Okay, you have asked the question, can we call ICICI as a client? Can somebody answer this question? Can we call it as a client? Okay, whoever
Yes.
gives the money, they are client in the world, guys. Okay, whoever is
Yes,
giving
sir.
you, okay, here look from this perspective, from Infosys I mean, in general perspective, definition perspective, I call it as a customer. But for this Infosys guy, for this Infosys, let's say Nikhil is working for Infosys, and for Nikhil, ICICI is the client. Whoever is giving you the money, that is the client, guys. Okay, life is very, very simple. Okay, let's say this is not a free session, this is a paid session. For me, all of you are clients because you are paying the money to me. Okay, you are paying the money to me. Okay, whoever is paying the money, he's called the client. Is simple. Okay, that is what it is. So for Infosys, yeah, ICICI is the client. When I say Infosys, there are thousands of people working. For all those thousands of people, yes, ICICI is the client. ICICI is the client. Or even in the world, whatever the business you are doing, any business, if somebody is giving you the money, they are the client. Let's say you're you're running a restaurant. Okay, so you're running a restaurant. Again, please ignore the spelling mistakes. You're running a restaurant. Then somebody is paying the money, they will become your clients. I'm telling you guys. Okay, so they become, whoever is paying the money to you, it's as simple as that. Okay, they are the clients. Okay, wonderful. So any questions so far, guys? Any questions? Any questions? Again, I will share this document with you, and this kind of definitions, please note it down. Okay, these definitions, maybe you can write down somewhere, note it down. I don't know where you wanted to do whatever, but note down, it is very useful. Okay, yeah, I'm assuming that you don't have questions. Let me move forward. Let me define what is quality first. Okay, what is quality first? Let me define what is quality first. Slowly I'll come to what is the definition for software testing. Let's not get overwhelmed. And again, sometimes the class might extend beyond 1 hour, so please plan your calendar in such a way that, okay, even if it extends by 15 to 20 minutes, please try to stay. Yes, the videos are recorded, the sessions is recorded, but don't rely on the videos, because sometimes there will be technical issues and it may not be shown. Okay, yes, quality. Okay, so let me give you the definition of it. Quality is defined, okay, as justification of all the requirements. Okay, justification of all the requirements of the customer. Okay, okay, of the customer in a product. Okay, so let's try to understand. Sir, Kumar sir, what is this? Is very difficult to understand. You have given some definition. I'm able to understand a little bit, but not not able to understand much. Okay, let me take an example, brother. Okay, now, okay, so now I'll ask you a question. I'll give you a scenario and ask you a question. Okay, so let me take a name from the class. Okay, so somebody who is active, who is there in the class, who has been speaking. Okay, Hanoni or roll on.
Jayant, sir.
Okay, so what is your name, please? Your name?
Yeah,
No, no,
Hanoni.
Hanoni. Okay,
Yeah,
Hanoni. Okay, so Mr. Hanoni. Okay, again,
yes. Yes.
don't please get offended. I'm using your name and then taking some examples,
No,
but nothing personal. Okay, just for the
okay,
name
okay.
sake, I'm using it. Okay, so Mr.
Fine, fine.
Hanoni, okay, got hired into Levi's. Everybody understands these companies, right? Levi's. Okay, they are jeans. Okay, they manufacture jeans. Okay, they manufacture jeans. Okay, now, where is Hanoni working? He is working in the quality department of Levi's. Okay, this is not high. This is hired. This is hired. Okay, so he is working in the quality department of which company? Of Lee, Lee or Levi's. If you haven't heard the word Levi's, let's use the word Lee. Okay, or let's use the company Lee. So he got hired into the, okay, quality department. Now, some genes, whatever you call it, a whole lot of genes came to him. Okay, a lot, they use the word called lot. Okay, lot is like 100 or 200 genes they put together and they make it as a lot. A lot of genes. Okay, a lot. Okay, uh, genes lot. Okay, came to Hanoni. Okay, came to Hanoni, and he needs to do the quality check on that. Okay, he needs to do the quality check on that. Okay, Hanoni is a, he thinks that he knows everything about genes. Okay, and he started doing the quality check, quality check on the genes, quality check on the genes. Okay, in the lot usually there will be 300 400 genes. He will not pick up open every single genes. What he will do, Hanoni, he will check one genes and he will do the quality check on that. If it is passed, obviously all the 100 will be passed. Generally that's how it will be. Okay, he opened that one genes and he started seeing some holes, okay, on the genes. Okay, so what do you call these holes, guys? Can somebody tell me? They're called rugged genes. What is that holes called? Uh, Sorry,
Audience.
torn genes. Okay, torn genes. Okay, torn genes. Okay, so it is totally torn. Okay, so there is torn genes. Okay, so I think it could be torn. Torn is like, it is torn. Okay, I think it's not torn. Anyways, it's a torn genes. Hanoni, being Hanoni, we might not know that, there will be a torn genes also. Somehow, I know Hanoni is he understands the fashion and everything, but let's assume Hanoni doesn't understand the today's fashion. Okay, then immediately he saw the holes and then he kept the genes aside and say that this lot is completely, is not quality. Okay, this lot of genes, okay, is not good, okay, or quality is not good. So now tell me, okay, is Anoni doing the right quality check? Can somebody answer?
No.
Is it doing it right, whatever
No.
Hanoni is doing? No, no.
No.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so now what should Hanoni, okay, Hanoni, what should Anoni do before doing the quality check? What he should do, or what he should what he should understand, or what he should do before he start doing the quality check?
Check the specification.
Wonderful.
You should
Okay,
understand the
so
requirement.
requirement. Okay, so what he has to do first, before there is some my voice is repeated to myself. Okay, please mute yourself, guys, once you have answered. Okay, thank you, thanks a lot. Okay, so what Hanoni should do first, he needs to there should be some sort of document, okay, which we call it as a requirement document or a specification document. Okay, a specification document. Okay, specification document. Okay, there will be some document, some specification, some requirement, something will be there saying that, okay, the jeans has to be 34 in size, the length has to be 56 in size, and there will be some holes at the knee area, and the hole has to be like this, the size of the hole has to be blah blah blah, and whatever it is, the color of the jeans has to be blue, and the zip quality has to be blah 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 and blah blah blah, whatever it is, there should be some document. Hanoni has to read that document first, needs to understand that requirement document, then he has to start doing the quality check. Then he has to start doing the quality check. Do you agree with me, guys, all of you?
Yes.
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 Okay,
Yes, sir.
now you understand the definition of this one, everybody. Quality is defined as doing the justification of all the requirements of the customer in the
Yes.
justification
Yes.
of the requirement of the customer. Are you absolutely clear with that? It is not what you think
Yes,
is
sir.
the quality. Okay, so I know everything, I think this is the quality. No, that is not the quality. What is there in the requirement, you need to understand that requirement. As per the requirement, you have to do the quality. That is what is the quality, not what I think, not what people think. No, what is there as per the requirements, you understand that, you do your quality check accordingly, then you are doing the full justification to it, and then you are living up to this definition called quality is defined as a justification of all the requirements which is given to us by the client, okay, or which is given to us by the client, or yeah, whatever it is, customer. Okay, are we absolutely clear with the definition of quality, guys? Can I move forward now?
Yes,
Without
sir.
this, there is no point going forward in the class.
Yes, sir.
Okay, superb,
Yes, sir.
superb. There are a lot of questions coming in, but I'll take that because I want to complete this. Okay, now, okay, let me add a small change here. Okay, so what is as per this definition requirement document, there should be holes, okay, or it should be turned. Okay, TORNED, right? Turned. Okay, yes. Now Hanoni, okay, what Hanoni has done, Hanoni has opened his jeans. Suddenly there are no holes. There are no holes in that. There are no holes, okay, on the jeans. Now, what do you call this product as? What do you call this product as? Defective. Wonderful, Jay Krishna. This is called a defective product. Okay. Why? Because there are defects. There are defects. Okay. In this product. Okay. In this product. Everybody agree with this one? Okay. There are defects in the product. That's why we call it as defective. Okay. Now let's try to understand what is this defect. Okay. Whenever your product is not as per the requirement, okay, or specifications, but specifications is used for something like jeans, but in software we use the word requirement. So let me not use the word specification anymore, so that you understand I'm using the word specification, but let me start using the word requirement. Whenever your product is not as per the requirement, okay, who gives the requirement? Your client gives the requirement. Okay, so it is not as per the requirement, then okay, then it is called defect. Okay, defect. Then it is called defect. Are we clear with this, guys? Are we clear this one? It's called defect. Okay. or
Yes.
or let me okay, put it in a formal definition. Defect is defined as, okay, deviation from the requirement. Deviation from the requirement. Okay, deviation from the requirement. Okay, everybody clear, guys? All of you? Okay, this is what is the defect. Okay, defect. Now, okay, in the interview, if somebody has asked you a question, defect, okay, you mugged it up and you're saying that defect. Okay, Mr. Let's say Mr. Kumar. Hang on, guys. Okay, so I'm the interviewer. Okay, I'm the interviewer, and let's say, okay, who is active? Jay Krishna is active. So Microsoft account, whoever is the Microsoft account, you are very active, but I'm not able to see your name. Sorry, I cannot take your name. Okay, so Mr. Jay Krishna came to the interview. I'm the interviewer, and I asked the question to Jay Krishna, what is the defect? Now, defect, I'll give you two case one and case two. You tell me like which case is better. Okay, case one and case two. Okay, now Mr. Kumar has asked this question to Jay Krishna. What is the question? What is the defect? Case one, don't answer the question yet. Okay, what is case one? Abhishek has answered this. Oh, Jay Krishna has answered the answered this question like this. Defect is defined as a deviation from the requirement, or he is answering like that. Defect is defined as deviation from the requirement. This is the case one. Now case two, okay, now same Jay Krishna has answered this. C Kumar, okay, my latest project was an online banking application. Okay, so in this online banking application, we are doing a balance transfer. We are testing a product called balance transfer. I'm doing the balance transfer. So while I'm doing the balance transfer, so the money that I have did, okay, the balance transfer was for 1.1 rupee, okay, 1.1 rupees or 10 rupees, okay, 10 rupees, 10 rupees 25 paisa, okay, 10 rupees 25 paisa is the balance transfer I have done. Okay, but the money actually got transferred was 11 rupees. So this is not as per the requirement. Hence, this is what is the defect. Okay, this is what our Jay Krishna has answered in the case two. Now you tell me, case one is, how will Kumar be impressed with case one answer or case two answer? Please tell me.
Case
I
two.
want to.
Is
Case
to
two,
answer.
sir.
Okay, so you should answer in a way that he understands that you mugged it up. You always should be, relate it to a project and say that, okay, this is what I have done, and this is what is the deviation from requirement, and this is why it's called a defect. That's how you will answer. But these kind of things will not happen. Probably what would be a meaningful defect will be, okay, so what I would say is, yeah, um, let me give you a meaningful example in a banking transfer or a defect. Okay, so you're doing the balance transfer. Okay, so there are multiple accounts. Okay, multiple accounts for Jay Krishna, or for, let's say, there are multiple accounts. Do you know you can have multiple accounts with the bank? Okay, so let's say there are multiple accounts for Monica is a rich girl. Okay, she has two accounts with ICICI, so multiple accounts to Monica. So account one is there and account two is there. Okay, so we did the money transfer from first account, but the money is getting transferred from the second account. So these two accounts are for Monica only, because Monica is a rich person. Okay, now as a part of the testing, you're transferring the money from account one, but what is actually happening? The money is getting transferred from account two. These are meaningful defects. Okay, whatever the first defect that I've given, that usually doesn't happen. Okay, exact money will be transferred. So even if you talk about it, they will not believe. But this is more meaningful defect. Okay, so one customer, okay, one bank customer has two accounts, account one, account two. Okay, you did the money transfer from account one, but account money is getting transferred from account two. So this is definitely a defect. If the money is getting transferred from account one, it has to be money needs to be deducted from account one and then moved into the wherever the customer is. Okay, so but if it is happening from account two, then definitely it is a defect. Okay, are you okay with it, guys? Now you slowly understand. We'll understand this defect much more in detail, but at least did you understand what is the defect now? Little bit, all of you.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
and also like how a realistic defects look like in a banking application. Okay, and also how you should answer in the interviews. Yeah, so wonderful, wonderful. Okay, are there other names for defects? Any other names for defects? Any other names? Did you heard any of your brother sister who are in IT field? Okay,
Bugs.
people call
Bugs,
for
Bugs.
errors.
bugs,
Bugs.
errors.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so
Bugs, error, defect.
okay, so errors may be, it is questionable. I'll talk about the errors later. Okay, what is the difference between a bug and an error? Also, I'll talk about it. Yeah, somebody is saying failure as well. Somebody is saying errors. Wonderful, guys. These are all relevant, but there is a direct what do you say, like you can use these words interchangeably, defects and bugs, but you cannot use these words interchangeably. You cannot say failures for defects, you cannot say errors for defects. Okay, why? I'll talk about it later. What is the difference between a failure, error and defect? I'll definitely cover that, but not for today. But yes, there is another name for defect. Typically we call it as a bug. We call it as a bug. Okay, what is, why sir, why some people call it as a defect, why some people call it as a bug? Okay, so defect is professionally saying it, bug is not so professionally. It is understood, somebody calling it as a bug. Okay, it is understood by defect. It is not an official language of calling. People inside the company, yes, they use the words bugs. Okay, if you are going and talking to a person on your individual capacity, let's say Renuka is my colleague. Okay, if I am going to Renuka and saying that, oh Renuka, today I found a bug, I can say that. But there is a meeting. Okay, in the meeting, let's say there are 10 people. Okay, there you cannot say that, hey guys, I found a bug. No, you cannot say that. You say that, okay, today I've done the testing and there are 3 defects I have identified. So I'll tell you that, what are these 3 defects. Okay, defect 1, this is what it is. Defect 2, this is what it is. Defect 3. Okay, so when there are some meetings, it is a professional meetings, then you start using the word defect. But it is not so professional. It's not a meeting. You're talking to your friend or individual capacity, not so professionally. Then you can say that, yeah, I found a bug. But if it's a meeting, then you say that, okay, you don't use the word bug because it's not so professional. Okay, we will call it IT only, defect and bug. Yes, Vishnu, that's what I am telling you. Yes, failures and errors also we will be using, but it is used for different purposes. I'll talk about that later. Okay, I'll talk about that later. What is the difference between an error, failure and a defect? But not for today. Let me not mix it up. Okay, so guys, I actually wanted to cover a whole lot today, and with that intention I came to the class. Okay, so can we continue this class because the 1 hour is done, or maybe for half an hour more, or should we wind it up? Can we continue?
Yes,
Okay,
continue. Yes, sir. Continue, sir.
okay, case 1. Okay, continue. Whoever is using the option 1, it is continue. Okay, option 2 is let's stop it today, continue from tomorrow. Okay, 1 or 2, I just don't wanted to hear everything. 1 or 2.
Yes, sir, continue.
uh, Everybody, I want to hear
One.
from 105. Even
Continue,
one
sir.
person says
Continue, sir.
no.
Continue, sir.
Continue,
Option.
sir.
Wonderful.
You can
I,
continue,
I
sir.
Continue,
I
sir.
I love the interest, guys. Let's rock and roll. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so now this is, we are talking about quality. So whatever the definition I have given, this is little old version of quality. Then you see, this is not the latest version. Okay, what is this? Is little old. Okay, quality is defined as the justification of the requirements provided by the client. What is the latest definition? What is the latest definition for quality? Okay, what is the latest definition for quality? Let's see. Okay, quality is not only not only justification of customer requirements, not just the justification of requirements. We know that it is the justification, so obviously, but also, but but also the presence of value. Okay, but also presence of value. When you say presence of value, what we are talking about? User friendliness. Okay, friendly. I, please ignore the spelling mistakes, guys. So I'm really bad with spellings. Okay, so I don't even know if this spelling is correct or not. So you, it is the user friendliness. It has to be user friendly, then only you can use it. So Kumar sir, I understood what is customer just requirement. Give me an example for user friendliness. Give me an example for user friendliness. Okay, so generally register how, anytime did you register with any website? Did you do any registrations with any website?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, many times.
okay,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So many.
Hacker's time.
wonderful. Okay, so while you're entering, okay, shadi.com, Manoj. So Manoj, I hope you get married quickly, or maybe you can find a girl in this class only. I wish your marriage happens quickly. Okay, learn the class well, get the IT job, and then you get married. Okay, my blessings are with you, Manoj. Okay, wonderful. So shadi.com only. Let's say shadi.com only. Okay, so I never registered or done it long time back. So yes, forget about. I mean, shadi in the shadi.com. Let's say there is a field called age. Now Manoj will say, what is let's say, sir? Definitely that is there. For Shadi, age is most important. Yes, I agree. So there is a field called age, and let's suppose just for suppose Shadi.com is only for the age of 20 to 30 people, 20 to 30 years. Okay, 20 to 30 years, or let's say 20 to 40 years. I know it is for anybody can do it. Okay, so but or let's say in India the legal marriage is 18 years. Okay, so definitely, okay, you have to enter an age which is more than 18 years. Okay, now um Manoj only. Okay, Manoj only. Sorry Manoj, if you get offended, I'm using your name. So Manoj only, accidentally he entered this age. Immediately on the right hand corner it will show that age is between 18 to 60 years. Okay, he didn't even completed the whole form. Okay, he is filling the whole registration form. He filled his name, first name, last name, his gotras, his salary and all that. Okay, and then this age column came, he entered 14. Suddenly in the red color, okay, there is this message which shows that minimum age should be 18 years. Okay, this message came in the red color. This is user friendliness, guys. It is making your life easy. Earlier what it was, you enter the whole fields. Once you click on the register button, then it will tell you, boss, there is this issue, you have to go fix it. Now what is happening with all these fancy things, it's so much of user friendliness that as soon as you enter something wrong, immediately on the red on somewhere it will show you. Okay, for example, Manoj is using some, he's creating the registration and is given something called username. Okay, what he has given, Manoj. Okay, Manoj Kumar. Okay, at the rate, okay, at the rate 2022, he has given that username, and he has entered and try to go to the next field and trying to enter the password. Immediately it will show up here. What it will show up? Okay, this username, is taken by uh, is in use or taken by someone. Please try another username. Did you see this, guys? Did you see this error anytime? Okay, the
Yes.
error name
Yes.
may not be
Yes.
Yes,
same,
sir.
but something like that. Okay, this is all user friendliness. Password he has given very weak password 2022. Immediately it says weak password, weak password. It will also show the strength of the password as well. There is a bar that comes and it will show the strength of the password as well. Okay, so this is all user friendliness, guys. This is all user friendliness. Okay, now this is what it is. So quality, as a quality check, you not only making sure that your customer requirements are met, but also the user friendliness is there or not, you are checking, and that's what is the quality, and that's what is the quality. Are you absolutely clear with the quality, guys? Now the definition of quality?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so now, okay, um, a lot of people are leaving, guys. I'm not happy. Okay, so we will, I mean, I wish I wanted to continue, to be honest. Okay, but people are leaving. They can voice it out. I'm not sure why they are not voicing their this thing. Okay, so I know all of you people, are very, very excited to go ahead. Let me try for 10 more minutes, and if the people are leaving, I'll stop it. Okay, let me try 10 more minutes, and people are leaving, I'll stop it. Okay, so I wanted to continue, but
Okay.
people are leaving. But let me see, let me continue for 10 more minutes, and if people are leaving, I'll stop it. Okay, okay. Let me give you the definition of it. Okay, and then let me try to explain this. Testing is a process, okay, in which the defects are identified. Okay, identified. You are not able to see the screen, guys. Snehal is not able to see the screen. Are you not able to see the screen, guys, all of you?
We can see
Screen
it.
is visible, sir.
Now we are
We are able to see.
we are
Visible, sir.
able to see.
Okay, people are leaving. Let me see for a few more minutes. Okay, this is a very, very important definition, guys. What is this software testing? What is this software testing? I use this thing for software, guys. Okay, please get used to it. Okay, so what is software testing? What is software testing? Okay, what is software testing? Software testing is a process in which defects are identified, okay, rectified. Okay, you understand by the word rectified? Okay,
Yes, sir.
Solved. Solved.
solved. Okay, let me put in the bracket solved. Okay, identified or solved. Okay, and and make sure that your product is, okay, defect free. Okay, your product, okay, is defect free. Okay, and why we are doing this? Okay, okay, why we are doing this? Why we are making sure? Okay, why we are doing this? In order, in
To
order,
make quality.
wonderful,
Maintain quality.
wonderful, wonderful. In order to give, in order
Quality.
to give a quality product. Okay, in order to give a product or producty service. Okay, producty quality or
As per this
producty
test.
service.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kumar sir, this is little difficult to understand. You are talking about this. not able to see your screen. Why, Manikandan? Why you're not able to? A lot of people are, Manikandan, you try to connect from mobile as well and see if you are able to see the screen. Okay, everybody is able to see the screen. Okay. Now what is this software testing, guys? Okay, first the whole idea. Okay, now our Snehal, okay, has become a software, or Snehal, okay, has become a software tester. What she will go, okay, she got a job in Infosys. Okay, or our Manoj, okay, Manoj is going to Manoj, he got a job into Infosys. Okay, so he dressed up very well, he put the tie and all that, his wife has cooked nice food, put it in the carriage, gave it to him, he went for the job. Okay, first day in the job. So what is he supposed to do? And he got the job as a what? Software tester. How? After taking this. Okay, now what is his whole idea of doing this software tester? What Manoj will do, he will take the products, he will take the softwares, okay, and then start identifying the defects. What he will be doing? Identifying the defects, day in day out, every day. What he has to do? He has to identify the defects, not in the product. Okay, what he has to do? He has to identify the defect. And then what happens once Manoj identifies the defect? Okay, he will be sending this to what he will be doing? He will be sending this defect. Okay, this defect to he will be sending this defect to okay, he will be sending this defect to okay, to the developer. What he will be doing? He will be sending the defect to the developer. Again, Kumar sir, I never heard the word called developer. Don't worry. Okay, listen to tomorrow's class. I will tell what this developer, why he is there and all that. Okay, he will be sending to the developer. What developer will do? Okay, developer, he will either accept or reject the defect, but I'll talk about that when I go to defect lifecycle. But we will talk in the simple layman's language now. Developer will fix the defect. Okay, fix the defect. Everybody understands by the word fix? Everybody understands by the word fix?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. Resolve.
Rectify the defect. Okay, rectify the defect. And once he has rectified the defect, our Manoj will say, okay, developer, let's say our developer. Okay, so Manoj is the tester and developer, let's say our developer is what? Mahendra is the developer. Okay, Radhika Reddy is the developer. Okay, so our Reddy is a developer. Okay, so now Manoj will say, oh, Manoj says, I know Radhika Reddy from childhood. I trust if she says that she has rectified the defect, Now I will assume that defect is fixed. Why Manoj is assuming that the defect is fixed, okay, or defect is rectified? Because he knows Radhika Reddy for a very long time, and he thinks that Radhika Reddy is a wonderful developer. Whatever the work she does it in an amazing way, is what Manoj thinks, and he assumes that the defect is fixed, and he goes to this higher management and says that, sir, this defect is fixed. So this is case one. Okay, now case two, okay, Manoj says that no, I am recently married, my job is very, very important to me, I will not trust anybody, I will retest it, I will see it with my own eyes, and if I am satisfied, then I will say that I will close, this defect is closed. Which one Manoj will do? Which one Manoj will do? Case 2 or case 1? Please tell me,
Case
guys.
2.
Case 2.
Case 2 only, no?
Yes.
Because how
Yes,
much ever
sir.
you have confidence on developer, you will
Okay,
never
sir.
have to trust them. Okay, you just have to test it yourself, because you are responsible. When I said you, software tester, okay, software tester is responsible for the quality, responsible for the quality of the product. Okay, if the quality is bad, okay, if the quality is bad, nobody will go to Radhika Reddy and say that why there is an issue. Okay, everybody will come to Manoj and say that we are giving you so much money, why there is an issue. Okay, so you have to be 100% sure about it, so you have to do the retesting. Okay, so this is what happens. So software testing is not only identifying the defect, but making sure that the defects are rectified. Who is rectifying it? The developers is rectifying. Developers like Radhika Reddy will be rectifying it. And why you are doing the retesting it? you're making sure that the product is defect free. Why you want to make sure it is defect free? Because eventually what you need is a quality product. Eventually what you need is a quality product. Are you clear with this one, guys? Are you clear with this one, all of you? All of you?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Super
sir.
clear what happens. This is just a insight, guys. We will go dig deep into it, and I'll talk about this defect life cycle, okay, how the defect goes and all that. But this is not, today is not the day for that, okay, but later we will do that. But overall on a high level, this is what happens overall on the high level. But again, here the developer Radhika Reddy can accept or reject the defect. They can say that Manoj has not done a good testing. This is not actually the defect. He has not understood the requirement properly, and that's why he is saying as a defect. Radhika Reddy can also say that. Or Radhika Reddy can say that, okay, this looks like a valid defect. Let me accept it, and then let me fix it, and then, okay, fix it and give it back to Manoj. And Manoj can do the retest, and again, he might say that, oh, Radhika Reddy, you have done the testing. Wonderful, I'm closing the defect. Or he can say that, oh, Radhika Reddy, there is a problem. You said that you have tested it, but looks like the problem is again there. Go ahead and retest it. I am not closing the defect. So like this, there are hundreds of scenarios will be there, which we will discuss in detail at the later classes. But again, those are all our interview questions. There is something called defect life cycle. We will talk about that. But for now, okay, we will keep it simple so that this is the first class. Okay, it's the first class. Wonderful, guys. Okay, so now there is something called, okay, there is a question bank which we will be maintaining. Okay, what is this color? We will have the sticky notes. In the sticky notes we will put all the questions. Okay, we'll put all the questions. So this question bank is what I'll call it. So there is one question which, okay, which we need to talk about, which is errors, okay, and defects, okay, and bugs. We will talk about these differences in a very detailed manner when the point comes, but for now we will put that in the question bank. Okay, today is just a high level. We have covered certain things on the high level. Okay, so we'll talk about it later. But again, from the interview point of view, you need to clearly understand the difference between three of them so that you can confidently answer that in the interviews. Okay, wonderful, guys. With this we will wrap this up because the count came to 91 now. If I continue for like this, it will even come to 50. So I think we have consumed 30 minutes more. But again, from tomorrow onwards, expect the class to go more than 1 hour, and typically the class starts sharp. Please join the class 5 minutes before. Yes, it will say that Kumar Gupta has not joined the class, and please wait for the organizer. It will say that you have to wait for me. Okay, wonderful. So tomorrow, wonderful things, how the bidding happens, what is a kickoff meeting, okay, how the project initiates, okay, and then we will get into SDLC. Lot of interesting things we will cover tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow is a very important thing for you. Please attend it. Again, whether you want to become an IT engineer or a software tester or not, it doesn't matter. If you want to become an IT engineer, tomorrow's class is very important. You want to become a developer, you want to become a API tester, you want to become a Selenium tester, you want to become anything, business analyst, anything, tomorrow's class is very important. Okay, so please, and now is the time for questions, guys. Whoever have the questions, please post it in the chat window, which are generic, not related to the question. Any questions you ask, I'm ready to answer one by one. Okay, one by one. Unmute yourself, ask the question, mute yourself. I'll try to answer for best of my abilities. And if somebody wants to know about myself, I have 15 years of industry experience, 15 years of IT industry experience. Okay, so I am the head of, okay, I am the head and proprietor or whatever you call of Isha Training Solutions. Okay, Isha Training Solutions. Okay, I've done my masters in US. Okay, from University of Oklahoma, not a part-time degree, a full-time degree. I worked in US for 10 years. Okay, and then worked in India for 3 years. Okay, and then started this institute called Isha Training Solutions. Okay, I have close to 20 trainers who will be teaching different courses. Okay, so you can check this website called Isha Trainings. Again, I'm not marketing myself, I'm just telling about myself. Okay, don't think that I'm marketing. Okay, but this is just about myself. I'm the head of this institute called Isha Training Solutions. I'm just opening that website, guys. Okay, so I have close to 10 trainers. You can look at all these courses. So many courses are there. Most of the courses, the trainers are different from one course to other course. So we offer manual testing course as well, as you can see here. So I have close to 10 to 20 trainers with me. Okay. And my skill set is mainly manual testing. Okay. Manual testing and UAL manual testing. Okay. Or and then automation. Okay. Automation testing. Again, I'll talk about what is automation at later point of time, and performance testing. Okay. Again, this class is not for performance testing. So I don't take any interest in what is I'm not going to teach anything about performance testing in the class. Okay. So this is my profile, guys. And if you have any questions, tell me. Okay. So Radhika Reddy has posted a question. Okay. So Renuka, let's last from last to first. Renuka, is there a banking domain field in manual testing? Yes, there are multiple fields. There is financial is what we call it as a banking domain. There is telecom, which is more like, Airtel and all that. There is what is the healthcare, more like, USB, USG and all that. And there is this retail is more like, retail things like Amazon, Flipkart and all that. So Renuka, this is all we have. Okay. So are we doing manual or automation both? In the class, it's only manual testing, guys. We offer automation as well, but it is a paid course which you can enroll after this, only if you wish. I'm not selling that course, Khan. Okay. Which certificate will be given? Abhishek, a course completion certificate will be given. Abhishek, course completion certificate. Okay, completion certificate will be given. But again, you have attended 1 or 2 classes and expecting the course completion certificate? No, you attend all the classes, and there is a small exam at the end of the class. If you attend the class well, you can easily clear that exam. You clear the exam, you will be providing the course completion certificate. Can you use Azure DevOps be used manually? Yes, you can. Testing can be done for that, but this class is not that. What is the price of automation testing? I'll send you the link over here. Okay, Snehal, automation course, right? Hang on 1 second. Other courses offer. There is something called other courses, automation courses, Selenium with Java. Okay, so this course, Snehal, I'm putting it in the chat window. Okay, at your pace, you can go through that. Okay, all classes is free. Abhishek, I need to run this institute and I have to feed my family, guys. So in this batch, all the 20 classes are free. Okay, but all the courses on my website are not free. Okay, they are paid, but this manual course end to end is totally free of cost. Okay, there are close to 1 month of course, totally free of cost. Okay, are you providing placement of completing? Badrinath, I'm already giving this course for free of cost. Okay, don't expect that. If somebody is really brilliant and very, very good, then I'll try to find some jobs, but I cannot guarantee. Okay. But yes, I have the tie-ups. Whenever there is some people call for it, I'll try to patch you guys and then help you with the resume preparation and send it. But no fake resumes, only genuine resumes are entertained. Then try to put them over there. But yes, can we call that as a placements? No. Companies come to me, ask for it, and I will provide the people. Okay, so we can help by sharing a requirement. Okay, I didn't understood that, Reshma. Rohit, are we completing this course? Can we crack 3 to 4 years level of interview? Reshma, Rohit is asking that question. With little bit of practice, little bit of more research from the internet, you can, Rohit. Okay. Do you help with the resumes, Nelson? Already if 100 people come to me and asking me to do the resume preparation, no. But can I send the sample resumes to you? Yes. Maybe I can hire somebody with certain cost. We can have them review and do it. But if you are asking me, I'm the head of the institute. I am busy all the time. Very hard to pull 1 hour for this class. But if you are asking me to do the resume review, very hard. But I can give you the sample resumes. Maybe I can hire somebody and then I can pay some money for them. So I can charge you and give the money to them, or patch you them so that you guys can talk and then help, can do the resume services. But me reviewing all the 100 resumes, not possible. Okay, if somebody is again really good, active, I go out of the way to help. Okay, we can help by sharing requirements with each other. Reshma, wonderful. The group is created for the same reason. Don't spam the group. Okay, don't say that, okay, we are selling so and so and all that. Please don't spam this group, but help each other with sharing the JD's requirements. Okay, at what point we will be able to do the IST? After completing the course, I will give you some material, Geeta. You go through the material, you can easily clear the ISTQB certification. If all the 100 people have attended all my classes, maybe I'll create a simple course of 5 hours to clear the ISTQB certification, Geeta. Okay, I have an experience in development, switching to the testing. Is it good? Snehal, I don't recommend by doing that. The development is generally well paid, but if somehow you're not managing it, come to testing as well. Your Java coding or whatever will be useful. It will be useful. Job requirements with each other. Yes, Reshma. Thank you, sir. Sir, any project? Again, I told you, I'll try to give you some project, but again, hand holding 100 people, reviewing all your test cases, reviewing all your defects and all that will be difficult. Maybe we can do something called a peer review. So whatever the work done by Abhishek, we can have Rohit review it, and whatever Rohit has done, we can have Uma review it. We can do something called a peer review. Okay, so I am doing manual testing in job. Okay, wonderful, Uma. Okay, today I've learned newly in testing. Thank you, Vinu. Wonderful. I'm glad you have learned a lot. Vinu, try to come to all the classes. You will. I bet you, if you worked for 5 years, still there is so much that you can learn from these classes. I can bet you, Vina, because these classes are very, very carefully designed. Lot of efforts went into this, Vina. Okay, sir, today I've learned new things. Okay, wonderful. Somebody has unmuted themselves. Rajendra, please go ahead and ask the question.
Yeah, Mr. Kumar, class was really good. Thanks for
Thank you.
the 1 hour of demo session. Can you just switch on the camera so that we can see our teacher yourself?
I'm not prepared to show my face to you. Later on, I'll
No,
do that.
it's all
Okay.
fine, but you have been showing only the notepad and writing notes on it.
That's what you get. That's what you get from me.
We are
I'm
curious
not.
enough to see the teacher also.
No, I'm not a Vijay Devarkonda or a
No,
Shah Rukh
not
Khan.
like that. No, it's
So
simply only to
yeah,
uh,
let's get to know each other well. Then probably after fourth or fifth class, we will try to showcase your face. Okay, but not right now. Sorry about it. Okay,
okay, ठीक है. Okay, bye.
we'll get to know. Don't worry about it. You know, I'll show the face 100%. Or you just to
Yeah.
say a simple thing. Okay, just to say Kumar Gupta and load
Okay.
runner, you will see hundreds of articles from me. Okay,
Okay.
these are all my articles. I have my courses on Udemy. I am a managing director of Isha, and I am
Okay.
everywhere on tutorials point. My classes are there. Okay, I'm there on
Okay.
Quora.
Okay.
I'm there on Facebook. Everything, everywhere I am there. So you can check my face from there.
Okay. ठीक है.
Okay, so TK,
Now you are speaking from which place? Quickly, you can tell me. You are from
Hyderabad.
right? No? You are speaking
Yeah,
from Hyderabad. Okay.
Hyderabad. There's a lot of
That's
background
good.
noise. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks a lot. We'll see you tomorrow.
Sir,
Rajendra,
after completing
Rajendra,
class,
there's a lot of
can we
yeah.
get recording session?
There is a lot of
Hello.
background noise. People who are speaking only unmute, others can mute themselves. Okay, because there's a lot of background noise. There's some music going on. Okay, okay. Now there is no noise. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
There was a question
After
that is
completing
being asked.
class, are you sending the recording session?
Yes, in the group we will post the video and this material. Okay, we will put it in the Facebook. Okay, so please follow our Facebook. Okay, so what I will do is on the Facebook there is this Facebook. Okay, so there is this page called Isha Training Solutions. I will simply put that in the Isha Training Solutions this thing page. Okay, so Isha Training Solutions Facebook page. So you go like it, then you will be able to get all the notes from there. So let me see how I can, get that. Hang on 1 second. I'm just trying to pull up my Isha Training Solutions page. So usually my team looks into it. 1 second. Let me post it on Isha Training Solutions page on Facebook. Okay. So I'll post it over here. Khan US time daily same times. India time 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. IST. So you can figure out the Indian time. So what I will do is I'll post it over here. Let me see how I can post it. Okay. So messages search. How can I post it? Can somebody tell me? Okay. Anyways, I'll try to post it over this on this page. Try to get it. But today what I'll do is I'll send it in the chat window. Okay. Today I'll put it in the chat window. All the notes. You take the notes from the chat window, guys. Okay. So I've already put it in the chat window. All you do is copy paste and use your web WhatsApp and get it to your notepad or computers. Okay. I've already put it in the chat window. Did it go? Okay, yeah, it did go. So yeah, so try to take it from here. Okay, so I've already put it. From tomorrow onwards, I'll put it in my Facebook page and Isha page. Try to like my pages on LinkedIn and Facebook so that you will be able to get the notes from there. Okay, from tomorrow I will put the running notes. The running notes are the class notes, whatever you call it. Okay, people call it as running notes or class notes on my Facebook page and LinkedIn page. Okay, LinkedIn
Sir, I have
page.
one question.
Okay,
So, may I know daily session timings?
please like it. Okay, 1 minute. Please like my pages so that you get the notes. Okay, the session timings, guys, it's already been conveyed in the WhatsApp group. The session timings, somebody is asking about the US timings as well. It's already multiple times we have posted in the group. Let me see where it is. Somebody can copy paste in the WhatsApp group, guys, the timings. Can you help these guys where it is? So much activity is there in the. Okay, you see these are the timings: 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. IST for the Indian students. If you are there in the US, it is 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. EST. If you are there in the UK, these are the timings. Okay, so these are the timings, guys. Okay, did you get it? Whoever have asked for it.
Yes, I've got it.
Okay, so these are the timings, folks. So all of you, are you comfortable with my language? Because people might be coming from different backgrounds. Some of them can be non-IT, some of them coming from a small villages. Okay, so are you comfortable with the language that I'm using? And some of them coming from different countries. Okay, I've posted the timings in both the GoToMeeting chat window and my WhatsApp group as well. Okay, so are you okay? Okay, and somebody is serious in IT and not good with communication skills, parallelly you have to develop your communication skills, guys. Okay, I came from a very small place in a remote place, Telangana. Okay, the way I've improved my English is, even before going to US I could improve this English because I used to see, this series called, what was that, popular series in US. Okay, popular soap opera in US. What was that? Um, mm, there was this. I literally forgot it. What was that? Um, you start seeing any English, okay, with the subtitles and practice it in the mirror. That's what I used to do. But I tried with a lot of web series, but I figured out that there was one web series which was very good. Tomorrow I'll get back to you on that one. There was a wonderful series, a soap opera, which was very popular. Not Friends. It is like, those not what do you say, like, animated soap operas. Okay, animation, not the real one. Okay, this one. Okay, what is this? uh, what is this one, guys? Any idea? Anybody watch this? Longest running
Simpson,
American.
Simpson,
Simpsons,
Simpson.
wonderful. Okay, this is using which Simpsons? Okay, it's a longest running American show. So I used to watch this just for 10 to 15 minutes, try to understand in Indian English how do I say the same thing in American English, how they are saying, how to put up the accent. I used to spend 1 to 2 hours for just 10 minutes. I need not have to watch 10 series or 20 series. Only by seeing 3 to 4 series, my English has improved so much because I see it only for 5 minutes, spend 1 to 2 hours only on that 5 minutes. Okay, try to understand, try to put that same in the English, like, I mean, in Indian English, how do I, say that, then go back, how these American guys are saying it, then come back and try to, do it myself. Lot of efforts goes into it, but you spend 1 to 2 hours every day, then definitely your English will improve. And in IT, people look for English a lot. Okay, if your skill set is little bit here and there also, they will accept. But if your communication is here and there, they are not going to accept, guys. Okay, 100%, trust me. Okay, so that's what it is, guys. So with that note, I'm closing. I hope there are no more questions with you. Okay, so and I've put the running notes in that chat window already. Okay, So wherever that group was, okay, this is where it is. I've put it over there. But tomorrow onwards, I'll put it in my Facebook pages. Okay. So if somebody wants in their emails, so maybe that is too much work for me. If somebody is finding it really difficult to get it from the WhatsApp, so maybe in the class somebody take it and then put it in a Google Drive and share it with everybody, guys. Somebody can take the ownership. I will really appreciate that. But my team is working really hard. These are the free running sessions. I cannot put them under a lot of pressure. Maybe if somebody take the ownership of these running notes, put it in a Google Drive or something like, Google Docs, and then share it with everybody, I'll be more than happy. Okay, if somebody is taking that responsibility, I'll be happy. You can contact me separately, Kumar. My number is this thing, guys. Okay, 801-995-2427. Okay, this is my number, 801-995-2427. If you are there in other countries, okay, so you just have to add 91 to it. Okay, you just have to add 91 to it. Home, where is home? Okay. Okay, 91 to it. So if you wants to discuss something or take the ownership and then wants to put it in a somewhere, this running notes, call me. I'll tell you, I'll hook you up with my team. You can work with my team to get the emails and then take care of the running notes. So is there any useful for first year students regarding degree based students? 100%. Anybody can attend. Anybody who wants to create a career in IT can attend it. Okay, your mother can attend it, father, anybody can attend it. Okay, who wants to know about this? Okay, there were some questions. He said, Ashwini, I have a personal question. I have a teaching experience and resigned last year in August. I failed to give my best in the interviews with lack of techniques. So learned coding in cup of tea. I want to enroll for the testing complete course and put years of fake experience. I'm scared. Okay, Ashwini, you need to call me. Okay, there's big question. It's a huge question. Any questions I have missed out in the chat window? Put it. Okay, Sri has asked a question. Sri Dikshita, I want to get into business analytics. How far learning testing course will fetch me? Definitely it will fetch you a lot. Of things you learn here will help you become a business analyst. So business, BA is what we call it. BSA is what we call it, business system analyst or business analyst. If time is not important, you say that, Sri Dikshita, my 1 hour is very, very important to me. If you are that person, don't attend it. My 1 hour I want to effectively utilize. It is not so important, but I wanted to know. Then you come to the class. This so many things over here will be very helpful. Okay, so Vishnu has asked the question. This app is working very slow. Once chat screen will be opening, sir. Again, it is not going back to the main screen. That is because of your internet speed. Make sure you are on broadband, or make sure your internet speeds are very, very good. Okay, then it will work, Vishnu, because others don't have that problem. Person with Microsoft account, I display your name, brother. You're asking so many questions, you have to display your name. I have 4+ years of experience in manual testing. Wonderful. Then why are you attending? Be my trainer. Okay, but after 6 years gap in my career, so let me know if you have any connections in US. They required manual testers. Whatever, you don't even display your name and you're expecting me to help you. That's not fair. Okay, display your name and come back to me. Maybe after the class, after the whole course is done, we will work out something. Okay, now next question is, will we get the recording? Absolutely. Tomorrow morning we will share the recording videos by 12. Don't spam the WhatsApp group saying that recording is not done, not shared. Again, I'm saying they will take, my team will take their own sweet time. By 12, 1 or 2 they will post the recording, okay, of this class. Okay, so with that, I am closing the session. I thoroughly, Shubhangini. Okay, thanks, Shubhangini. Finally, okay, complete this course. I'll try to find something for you. Okay, again, I'm not giving any promises. Maybe if something comes across, I'll do that. Okay, let me stop the screen sharing first.